Elena had never meant to send that email. It was meant to stay tucked away in her drafts folder forever, an unsent confession written on a lonely Sunday night while sipping tea and listening to sad music. It was a silly exercise, really, a way to get her tangled feelings out of her system. She admired Adrian Hale, her boss, the CEO of Hale Innovations, not just for his impossible good looks or the quiet, commanding way he walked through a room, but for the kindness he showed when people weren't looking. His gestures were subtle, remembering birthdays, granting extra paid days to exhausted employees, leaving meetings early to attend charity events without ever involving cameras. He was everything a billionaire wasn't expected to be. So on that Sunday night, Elena wrote him a letter, too honest, too vulnerable, too raw. She never intended for anyone to see it. But Monday morning arrived with its usual chaos. She was half asleep, balancing her coffee, sorting through emails, and accidentally clicked send while trying to forward a report to a coworker. One wrong tap, one slip, the letter flew off to Adrian Hale. Her heart dropped into her stomach. At first, she couldn't breathe. Her fingers scrambled across the keyboard in panic as if she could reverse time. She even considered pretending her account had been hacked. Or quitting, immediately. Changing her name and moving to Switzerland seemed like a reasonable plan. Minutes felt like hours. No reply. At lunch, she sat in the break room, waiting for security to escort her out. Instead, her phone buzzed. A single email. Come to my office. AH. She nearly fainted. As she walked through the hall, her legs wobbled like they were made of jelly. The elevator ride was torture. The receptionist outside his office smiled kindly, unaware that Elena was moments away from social death. She knocked, barely. Come in, Adrian called. He was standing by the window, hands in his pockets, looking out over the city skyline. Golden sunlight lit the room, turning him into a silhouette too perfect to look at. He turned toward her slowly, his expression unreadable. Elena, he said softly. I read your letter. She wished the earth would swallow her whole. I'm so sorry, she blurted. It was a mistake. I didn't mean to send it. It was a silly draft. It wasn't silly, he said. Her breath hitched. He walked toward her, each step somehow quiet and thunderous at the same time. I've received many things in my career, he continued. Proposals, threats, media requests, but never something as honest as that. Elena swallowed hard. Please forget it existed. His eyes softened. I can't. Before she could respond, he gently placed a small velvet box on his desk. He opened it, not to reveal a ring, but a key card. What's that? She asked. A key to the design lab on the top floor, he said. You've been asking to be part of our creative team for months. I read your application. You're brilliant, Elena, yet you always downplay yourself. Her mouth parted in shock. I want to give you the opportunity you deserve, he continued. Not because of your letter, though it told me more about your heart than any resume ever could, but because you've earned it. She stared at him, unable to form words. And about the rest, he hesitated, eyes searching hers. I can't pretend I wasn't aware of you. I noticed things, more than people assume. Her face burned. You noticed me. A small smile tugged at his lips. I did, I have, but I didn't want to cross boundaries without knowing how you felt. The world tilted. I'm not asking for anything from you, Adrian said. I'm not assuming anything. I just want you to know that your feelings aren't one-sided. Elena's heart hammered so loudly she wondered if he could hear it. But, he added gently, your career comes first. You get this promotion not because of your feelings but because of your talent. If you ever want to explore anything more, the door is open. But only when you choose. She stared at him, overwhelmed. This was not what she had expected. Not humiliation, not pity, but an offer of respect, independence, and possibility. Why are you being so kind about this? She whispered. Adrian's expression softened. Because I know what it's like to care for someone and fear saying a word. Silence hung between them, warm, new, electric. Finally, he stepped back. Take the day off to think. The key card is yours regardless. And Elena, he paused. Thank you for trusting me with your truth. It meant more than you know. She left his office on shaking legs, but this time not from dread. Over the next days, she stepped into her new role. Adrian kept his distance professionally, never overstepping, never pushing. Yet every so often, their eyes met across the room, and something unspoken sparked between them. 2 months later, after late nights in the design lab, after shared ideas and lingering glances, Elena found herself writing another letter. This one she didn't hesitate to send. It simply said, "I'm ready." Minutes later, she received a reply, "Meet me on the rooftop." And for the first time, she felt her life unfolding into something she had never dared to dream.